What's good, man?
What's up, man? Sorry, I'm really bad at technology, man. I'm trying to figure out how to push the link and, just follow the instructions, man,
It's all good, man. Got nothing but time. So, we got it figured out. So we're all good now.
Heck yeah, dude, for sure, man.
Yeah, you doing all right?
Doing good, man. Doing good here in, I think, somewhere in Florida, man. I think Orlando or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
How long's the tour been going on so far?
It just started, I think. Nah, I think we've been on the tour for about a week and a half.
Okay.
So,
still early days for this one.
Some early days for sure, man. Yeah, absolutely.
It's all good, man. I'm looking forward to checking you guys out when you're here on Friday, Mercury Ballroom. I think we still got a couple tickets left, so hopefully any of our listeners will grab those last tickets, and it's going to be an night. Well, and you guys were just here back in September. I know you were part of Louder Than Life.
Yes.
So, going to be a very different kind of atmosphere. But, how would you say that your show, from the festival is going to differ being in a more like club-like setting?
No, it's going to stay the same. Just, if there's things in our way, we'll move around them. And, yeah, man, for sure, dude. We're still going to be our wild, moving around selves, man, for sure.
Yeah, well, I know that the live show is, that's the thing that everybody always likes to talk about. It's like, like the music is still really, really good, but it's like you gotta see them live. Like the show is insane. So definitely excited for that. And of course, we've been playing a couple of songs from you guys. I mean, with Ramona Ayala, which congrats on a #1 song for alternative radio. I mean,
thank you so much, man.
And then of course we got Overrated on the airwaves now. So, it's been a big year for you guys.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Talk about, a little bit of this experience. I mean, cause you go from being a band for, like 5 years or so. And all of a sudden it's like, you got new management, you got a record label behind you, you got these tour, like everything's kind of blown up over the past year or so.
Yeah, man. It's been a blur. Like, the other day, me and my manager looked at each other. We were like, bro, do you realize that today it's been a year? I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, dude, today has been like a year. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like everything has happened like so fast, man. Like a lot of things happen so fast that I don't know, man. Surreal. The things that we have done so far are so surreal to me that some bands don't ever get to do those things. Like we played Lollapalooza, dude. like it's like, and it's like, it's nuts to me, man. Like what Crush music, what Griff Morris my manager has done for us and the team that he has behind him. Like, there's some hardworking people. Like, yeah, we're hard workers too. And they know that. Because they know that they can put us through whatever, man. Like, we'll bulldog through all that, That's who we are. We're road dogs. We're warriors,
That's right.
We love that, dude. So, yeah, man. We're very blessed to have a team that is also does not take no for an answer and likes to, get down and just work, man. So it's awesome.
For sure. I mean, you need the right people with you that are going to make the things happen that you want. So, you got
dude. So to answer your question, it's been a blur, dude.
Sure.
It's been a blur. It's been a blur, man, but it's been amazing. It's been the little moments that you can just enjoy for like 1 second, man, because I feel like there's things that you need to be able to enjoy in your life, but it's hard to sometimes because you're right. It's like this, like your wedding is supposed to be like the moment that you enjoy. Mm-hmm. Well, you're only there for like they say it's over like in the snap of a finger instead of that's just like I feel like this like so many things are happening that you can barely sit there, genuinely sit there and just be like, damn. You know?
Got to soak it all in.
Yeah, man. So yeah, dude, it's been awesome.
I love it, man. And the new album is out now. It's been out for a couple of months. So it's an exciting time with the tour. And I do want to kind of talk about just the music in general and kind of you as a person. You've talked about it in the past, but you kind of expressed that the sound of the band isn't just genre blending, but it's also kind of the blending of cultures. So can you kind of dig into that a little bit?
Yeah, man. We all come from different roots. I grew up with some uncles that were in a norteño band, and that's what I saw growing up was norteño bands and stuff like that. And then my uncles got me into listening to Korn, and my favorite band of all time, System of a Down, bro. I love System of a Down.
Nice.
And yeah, man. So yeah, it was kind of all fell in like that, I guess, man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And so I do want to ask because as I'm reading through your bio of just you before the band, it said that you worked at a pawn shop when you were still. So what was the craziest thing that somebody ever brought in?
Man, dude, man, people would just try to bring us like broken things, like we were dumb, like we didn't know they didn't work, or it's just like you're like, yeah, man, be like, dude, it worked at home. I'm like, all right, but why doesn't it work here?
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, I don't know. Man, I'll take $10 for it. No, just like, no, man, we don't want it. Like, I get it. Or just like, yeah, man. People, and it's sad. Like, dude, some of the sad ones are like when people bring like, dude, engagement rings are so overpriced, bro.
Man.
Like, for anybody that gets an engagement ring, don't go to a pawn shop.
Yeah.
So, you're just gonna have to eat it or something. I don't know. Yeah. But like these guys bring in these engagements. Like, man, dude, I paid $14,000 for this ring, and I'm just like, man, I'm just gonna weigh the gold and look at the diamond and then see if it's all right. And usually something like that is like, not very good, man.
Yeah, well, it's better to be in a band and making music than have to deal with that anymore.
That is definitely right. Absolutely, 100%.
Awesome, man. Well, I got one more question for you, and it's one that I like to ask everybody just because it's. I feel like it's a step above like trying to be like, well, what's your favorite song and all of that? Because, it's hard to pick from, all your favorite songs. But, when you think about, especially like for this tour, with a headlining tour, you have so much time to work with in your set. And, there's certain songs that you have to play because those are the ones people know the most. What's the one song that you wish you could put in the set list, but you just don't have enough time to squeeze it in?
Probably Anxiety.
Okay.
Off of our last album.
Mm-hmm.
That one, I don't know why we never put that song in, or 1056A from our last album too. Those are some of my favorite songs that we don't have in the set list. So yeah, man, those are probably the dudes right there for sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounds like at some point you got to be like, hey, give us 10 extra minutes. Like, got a couple more.
Right. Yeah, dude. So, yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Wow. I never really thought about it until just now. Hell yeah.
You got to dig a little bit deeper.
Yeah, man, for sure.
But, they mean a little bit more to you personally.
Yeah.
Than,
Vultures, man. Vultures. That one. That song, that one, I don't even know if I could sing that one live, honestly.
Yeah.
That one is deep, man. That one, whenever we got signed with by a booking agency, not a label, like an agency, like we thought, and man, we got signed by an agency, Red 11. I love Red 11. I love John Folk, but like you can tell some of the guys' wives are like, oh,
Yeah.
girls are, and I'm just seeing all of it. Because at the time I didn't have a girlfriend. I'm just like, oh my God, what is going on? Like, y'all are not happy about this? Like, what the?
Yeah.
And then I wrote Vultures because then you start seeing like the people creep up that haven't been there that say,
Yeah.
that you grew up with, and they were like, oh, whatever, and then they're like being fucking vultures, like, yeah, man. So for sure, dude.
I'd like it, man. Well, I'm looking forward to the show on Friday. And again, as I was saying, like I think there's still some tickets left, so anybody can go and grab those. Mercury Ballroom this Friday. Appreciate you taking the time to chat, and again, looking forward to the show on Friday, man.
Dude, thank you so much for having me, and I can't wait to meet you in person.
Hell yeah, man. We'll see you soon. All right.
Later, dude.
See ya.